Hey Ty, this is my high-level League of Legends play analysis, and so I'm just hoping that maybe you'll be able to learn something out of this. I'm not sure exactly how well I'm gonna be able to break down my plays, but I'm gonna do my best for you. I'm playing Syndra mid lane. Currently, I think she's a pretty hard mid laner to play. I would only recommend her if you have if you're in high elo and you know what you're doing. But right now we're in Iron 4, so we're really high up there. We're really close to being, I think Iron 1 is the highest rank in the game. I saw the chart. I think it's Iron 1 is the highest. So we're pretty close. So this is a high elo game. So anyone watching, sorry if I don't really have any low elo diamond or masters tips. So League put me in high elo from the beginning. My teammate, I see they pinged red buff. I'm gonna position myself here just so I can help defend red a little bit easier. So I always start off with Q on Syndra. See, Tristana just peeked, so we know Tristana is there. It's most likely, okay, we're gonna push this. You always wanna be coordinated with your team. So we are gonna commit to this invade. And we're gonna flash, and see, first blood. So what we did there is we saw our team is doing damage, and I held on to my flash. I'm going to stay here. So if you're mid lane, getting blue buff is actually really helpful. I know a lot of people don't know this, but blue buff gives you mana over time, and as a mid laner, it's super helpful. So just so for people who don't know, blue buff, very helpful. So you actually want to make sure you get the last hits on minion. So she's going to walk up. And I threatened her with my Q. I knew it wasn't going to land. But you're doing psychological damage every time. And since I have blue, it works out. And I already do have about a 300 gold lead on her just from the first kill. Going to make sure I get these last hits. And with Syndra, you want to be constantly poking them out of lane. Something a lot of people don't know is if I do damage to Ahri and I'm standing in front of my minion line, it's actually going to end up, their minions are actually going to end up attacking me. That's another high level tip. I think it helps in all elos, but just a heads up. Okay, so that is Syndra's combo essentially. It's Q, E, W, and you're gonna proc your electric Q. As far as runes and masteries go, all the best players basically look them up on a site. I use Overwolf, but Mobifier, because you really if you're a good player, you don't want to have to be thinking about this stuff. It just takes up mental capacity. So I just advise people to use something else. And I'm gonna make sure I get that. She's gonna step up here, and I let her get that on purpose. I see something's happening in top lane. And I'm gonna scare her. I don't have blue buff anymore, unfortunately. Gonna CS with Q. And I'm actually going to rotate after that. I'm gonna ward here. So I see Ahri, and I'm going to E. And so notice my spacing there, right? I moved up perfectly just out of range of the tower shot. You do not want to take damage from towers because they do a ton of damage to you. I think people in low elo know this too, but just so you know, you want to start your attack outside of tower range and then kind of bob and weave so that way it never targets you. Now I see Ahri. And that should be a kill. Yeah, there we go. And now I'm going to back after I clear this wave. I have ult. At level 6, you always want to use your ult. And we're just going to push this wave in. And I am going to back here. I always like to start Lost Chapter. And then boots. So boots actually give you more movement speed. I think that's kind of obvious. But yeah, so boots give you plus 25 movement speed. And that is so much better than plus 0 movement speed. And if you can look at our items, I'm up in CS and I have 2 kills. So I'm pretty far ahead of this Ahri right now. And that puts me in a good position. My team is paying dragon. And so you actually really want to get these dragon buffs if you can. I see Ahri is moving down. So I'm going to ward here. And I'm just going to harass her. I'm going to move in with my team here. And I actually think we can do something here. And I'm going to go for a play here. Oh, they didn't. I let myself get attacked on purpose. I was hoping to bait them in. They didn't fall for it though. And so now I'm going to go for Ahri. Now watch. So last minion. She's going to step up here in a second. Yep, there she is. She used her W, so I'm just going to back off. I'm going to chill. We're chilling. Oh, I see J4. And then I'm going to run around to help him. And now I'm going to back. And I see Ahri, so I'm just going to scare her. That was an intimidation W. You really want to get good at intimidation Ws, by the way. I probably will do a separate video about intimidation Ws because it's like a very like high level technique. But just in general, it's just something to keep in mind when you play. And so I'm going to QE. And then actual W. That wasn't intimidation W. That was actually to get damage. Intimidation W is there to just scare people. Intimidate. Yeah, so I'm looking. And I can probably all in here. Ooh, this is actually looking pretty bad for us. I think mediocre players like Challenger and such, they would typically back from that. But I'm actually going to ward here. And then I'm going to pop my potion. And I'm going to clear this minion wave. Ahri most likely backed, but I'm going to ping missing just in case. And then I am going to back. Let's see what they're doing here. Kennen. And I am going to go for the damage option here. It's kind of a toss-up on which one's better. I know a lot of people argue about that option all the time. I don't really want to get into that debate now. But this game, I just wanted the damage option. Ooh, Ahri's gonna all in me. So that's what I call a bait play. So what I purposely let Ahri kill me there to let her believe that her all-in potential is better than me. But if you actually look back, the way that I was positioned, more minions on her side were attacking me. So now in her mind, she believes that her all-in potential is better than mine. But in reality, she was getting heavily assisted from minions. And it's just a lot of things that people really don't pay attention to. So now in the back of her mind, she's going to have this like false confidence. She's going to have an arrogance about her. And because of that, I'm actually going to play a little bit safer now just to let her believe that fake confidence boost. I am going to ping missing here. She's back. And I really do need to watch out for that E. There's the intimidation W. Intimidation W again. And she's really going to want to hit this. And that was a great play for my teammate there. I'm going to make sure he stays alive. Intimidation QE right there. He is level 6, so that is considerably under leveled. And our top lane is doing pretty well. I'm going to push this wave out, and then we are going to go towards Ocean Drake. I'm at 67 CS right now at around 1245, and that's pretty close to LCS caliber, or like pro play caliber if you don't follow League of Legends, I believe. I haven't actually personally checked the numbers, but holy. So we're actually gonna snipe this. And then I'm gonna go back here. Yes, and I sniped those 2 minion waves. I'm gonna throw this to the back just because I don't like my tower attacking it like that. Well, we're gonna ignore that. See, that was the second time I actually purposely let Ahri 1v1 me. So now her confidence is going to be sky high. Because she just 1v1 me twice. She didn't know that I'm throwing this as a very like high MMR bait. And what rank is she? So she's in bronze, right? So I'm iron 1. She's actually like a few ranks lower than me. After you get out of iron, then you go into bronze. She's probably just not used to like high level plays like that in her elo. But this is a very like long-term strategy. And Kennen is gonna gank here, and I also see J4. I'm gonna chill here like I don't know Kennen is there. Kennen's actually gonna go back to top lane, which is fine. I can hold my own. And I do have things awarded. And I really gotta watch out for E here. Intimidation W. See, now she's scared. And so now I'm going to play at the outside of my range. And I'm going to play this back just because Kennen is coming to gank. And see, look, I let Ahri get that kill. So now she is worth more money, and then my my teammates get the cleanup. So that actually ends up being a high gold value trade for us. J4 going in. Is he going to be able to do anything? Tristana tries to jump out. J4 going for the kill. They are looking like they're going to lock her down. That is going to be a double kill for Ashe. So unfortunately, Ahri just got 2 kills there. So now she actually can 1v1 me. But that's fine because it might make her overzealous. Kennen is coming to gank again. I don't know if Kennen is coming to gank actually. And that should be a kill. There we go. So I'm actually going to clear this wave. And we get Dragon. They shouldn't be able to do anything here. But we are going to push with my team. Oh, okay. We're going to level up W. The standard play is to go E there, but I just want to have my intimidation Ws be a little bit more threatening. And Kennen is going to TP top. They're probably a very high elo player too, I believe. And we're going to look at this. Ooh, it does not look good for Senna. That's really rough, but we're going to try to take this tower. So when you see things like this, you want to trade objectives. So right there, even though they died, we got the objective trade. And then I'm going to come top. I really just want to get the cutoff here. Never mind. Kennen's got it. And then now we're going to go Murelent Malmicon, and we're going this because the build order from Overwolf is telling me to. Like I said, you don't really need to know what items do or the stats. You just need to follow. You just need to trust Overwolf or Mobifier, whatever you use. Kennen is doing really, really well this game. She's got to be high elo. She's bronze? She's actually not that... She's not as high as I thought she was. I thought for sure she would be an iron. Ooh. So... This is actually... See, look. I baited my death right there. And now this should be a good team kill. Exactly. And now we should take... We're going to actually end up trading my life for kill and mid lane objective. Sometimes you want to die tactily. And this whole game, I've been kind of like putting myself in like, I guess lower ELO players would think is like bad positioning. So they get the kill on me, but it actually ends up hurting them. And you don't really see this tactic that much in high or low ELO play. But when you're talking about like top ELO, like iron, even in bronze a little bit. And I think you start to see it in silver, not as much in silver, but definitely in like bronze you start seeing it. In iron you see that happen all the time. I'm gonna defend my tower here. Gotta watch out for REE. And now we're gonna ward around Dragon. Ooh, I was trying to set up that kill for Ashe, but that's okay. She's still doing really, really well here, and she's going to be able to kite this. Ashe trying to 1v4. Holy shit. Oh my god. Ashe almost successfully pulling off the 1v4. Kennen going to be able to get the kills. J4 trying to come in with the wrap up. Is going to get Tristana. Dragon is down, but that is a 4 for 2. And that was actually a great play by my team. See, that's what I mean. You have to bait the enemy with like tactful deaths. Like you see how it says I have 3 kills, 5 deaths, and 4 assists. So the assists, the game registers that my death was like a tactful death. And so that's what the assist counter means. It's basically the game registers that your skill, like they realize that you died on purpose, and that's why it says 3-4 or 3-5-4. So really you could look at it as like 7 and 5, really more than 7 and 5, because I get assist gold and my team gets the actual kill gold. Oh, this will be this. So we used my ult there just to threaten, really. If I'm gonna be honest, that was actually a pretty bad ult. Typically there you don't want to use your ult, but you know what? Like everyone's human. You're gonna make mistakes. Intimidation W. J4 gonna try to attack Ahri. I tried to save Ashe there. I should have backed out, but that's okay. Ooh, Tristana is going to get a lot of damage on our tower. That's not good, but Kennen is wrapping around. She probably still might be able to take this tower. Ooh, but Senna... This is actually going to be really good for us, and they don't even take the tower here. My team is really good. Let me see their ranks again. Ooh, wow. Ashe is Iron 3. That's actually insane. So is J4. It doesn't make sense. They're carrying us, and their whole team is Irons. That's so not fair. We're like legitimately a rank above them. But that's like in high ELO, the queues can be really long. So I feel like that's the reason why you see like we're just outranking them is because of the queue times. So they have to balance for that. And we are going to look to see what our options are. He's got a good kill on me. And this could actually end up being the game. It depends what we're going to do here. We could rotate to Baron here. I think that's what we should do. So I'm going to call for a Baron here. We did take out their jungler, so we should be safe to take this. And we have Ashe, so. And I'm double buffed with red, in Inferno. Normally, most people would auto attack here. And now we are actually going to rotate to Elder. Because Tristana kind of threw there. I see what she's trying to do, but she came in way too early and it wasn't warded for them. And now this leaves us in like prime position. So I'm going to ward here. I'm going to use this over here so they don't see that that happened. And I'm going to put that there. And this should be a free Elder. Yeah. Now we're going to march down mid lane. We're going to try to set up a play here. And I think we should push mid lane here. Just because this puts them in a bad... If we get a pick, this could be game. That's a pick. Ooh, great stopwatch. Ooh, good heal by Senna. If we could get some heals, that would be great. But we have super minions and Elder Drake, so we're in a good spot. I'm going to pop my potions. And this should end up being game. And yeah, so that's how you play Syndra in top ELO. I really hope this video is helpful for you guys. And hopefully you guys, this will help, especially you bronze players. Hopefully this will help you guys climb up into iron. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it.